Yeah, this is 𝐋𝐄𝐀𝐆𝐔𝐄𝐒 videos. We have got a 5-lapper race here at Silverstone, starting right at the back. And what I always do, I invalidate my qualifying so I can start right at the back and try and force my way right through. Just try and avoid people here as much as humanly possible. There's a lot of disconnections in this lobby, but we're following this last guy, following him through, or trying to. We should be around about 6th, 7th, 8th, somewhere in that space in this lobby. Our pace is not that great at Silverstone, so I struggled with the setup here as well. Couldn't get the car to turn in. Just make sure I leave him a little bit of space on the outside, because he's a lot faster than us here at Silverstone. Just get some battery down, power down the straight. Turning, try and clip that apex there, missed it there, that's why I almost ran off the track. Again here, clip it on the right, clip it on the left, little bit of brake, back on the power, short shift so you can get out the corner without spinning the wheels. And we're chasing this LAS guy again, catching him a little bit in the straight, and then comes the turn and then just waltzes away, loses almost hundredths of a second. But we're very aggressive on the brakes itself. Up, almost lost it there. Again, using some battery power just to stay with these guys. Again, it's a fairly fast lobby with about 12 now. Didn't actually have to make any overtakes, just avoiding crashing. But generally these open lobbies, that's what you do. Almost lost the back end there. But now we're out of a second, so hopefully they start battling in front just so we can draw closer to them and they lose time. Oh, there was a guy that crashed. Gamer. He's fighting back. We got him. There's a crash up in front as well. 𝐋𝐄𝐆𝐔𝐈𝐏𝐿 again. Now we're chasing down 9th place. We're in 10th place just by virtue of staying out of trouble. He's got a 2-second penalty, so if we stay within 2 seconds of him, we gain a free position. And it seems like he might have a little bit of damage, or he's out of ERS already. I doubt it. It's very early in the race, lap 2. But you get some of these guys in the open lobbies, as soon as they pull away, they turn it on and they leave it on. Fairly close here now. It all depends on this exit and we get it wrong. I didn't want to turn in on that curb, that sausage curb. I've spun out there before, where it feels like the car is completely airborne. There you can cut a little bit. Keep this hard on the brakes. This little piece, get the car turned the other way, slow down enough, and then on the power without spinning the rears, which I do have an issue with. We're still within a second, so we had some DRS open. Use a little bit of battery just to get that little bit of boost. Remember, we're trying to stay within 2 seconds of this guy. He's fast enough to stay in front of us. Really fast enough. We're out of the 2 seconds now. Now we're just pushing as much as what we can. And when I stay on board, he loses the car, so we at least overtake him. But now we're 2.8, almost 2.9 at the end of this. Behind the guy in 6th place, and he just waltzed away. Last curve, he couldn't catch us. And he had 2 seconds, so technically he's 5 seconds behind us. In 2 laps, he should not be overtaken. So we're going to jump right to the final corner. This is basically what happened. Nothing else. The leader went, or the guy in 6, I think it was almost 4 seconds ahead of us. And we were still like 2 seconds ahead of number 8. And then we finished the race. 4.8 seconds and 5 seconds. So let's finish the race here. See, the Red Bull wins it. But 20th till 7th, I'll take it any day of the week. Normally you don't have open lobbies with 20 guys in it. That's normally between 6 to about 13 guys. Next race we here at Belgium Spa, one of my favorite tracks on the game. Again, starting right at the back, 17th, bit of a bad start, get overtaken here. Deep into this corner, keeping it right on the apex, trying to stay out of trouble. There's a whole lot of malarkey happening in front here. Somebody loses a wheel, some disconnections. Again, same scenario. Try and save your battery for lap 4 or 5, because that's when you can pounce if you have a lot of battery. Try not to get your battery under 10%, then your car's just not fast enough. I don't know why that is, but TRL Limitless tested it. So your car is extremely slow then. You're losing about a second a lap to everybody else, and that does make sense. This little sequence of corners is one of my favorite. If you can turn it in here, you can get on the power fairly quickly, because even if you touch the outside curb, you must just touch it. Once you get on top of it, it's over. And full power down here, no battery, it's not needed. There's a lot of battling happening, you don't want to be part of that. Ooh, he loses the car, go on the outside, give him a wide berth, turn in, favorite corners here, in, right, left, little sprint down, brake hard, in, power, little bit of dab of battery. Make sure you touch it inside curb so you don't go too wide. Almost went too wide there, went too fast through that section there. Now it's all flat out till you hit the 100 meter breaker board on your left, and you slam on the brakes and get this beast slowed down. Low slow corner. Careful on the power here, I generally get it wrong there. Little dab of battery here with some ERS later. Again, keep this nice and tidy because it's a very important exit. Almost got it wrong there, but did not lose too much there. Generally I lose 2 to 3 thousandths of a second there. Stay on there, you see they battling. So that just invites us into this. Dab of the battery, take it off, because you don't really want to be next to them going to the next sequence of corners. If you want to make the overtake, just stay behind them rather. And some free positions here, people taking themselves out, basically both McLarens. So we're up to 8 now from 17, just again keeping it clean and keeping it on the track. Careful there, because it can go wrong fairly quickly. Yeah, it felt like the car had a little bit of damage, struggling to turn in, but we still have 50% battery, so that's more than enough for the rest of the race. Just see if we can get in amongst the number 7 and 8, get into that battle. That will be the battle that we're after. Use battery, because I'm trying to catch him here, and Sphinx behind me is catching me at a rate of knots. He's a lot faster than the rest of us. Again, 100 meter mark, get the car slow down, turn in, turn left, power not too much, just enough, and we basically within a second. But the Ferrari behind us sets the fastest lap. He's clearly faster than everybody else. But I keep the line, he must drive around us. I'm going to make it too easy for him. He's going to pass soon, but caution. You don't need to move out of his way just because he's faster. Don't drive into him, but you don't need to drive any differently. You need to go around you. See, that was a bit of a brave move. But well and truly down this little straight, hard on the brakes, a little bit late on the brakes. The Ferrari's on the inside, so give him the gap, give him the space. He decided against doing that, but he should have the run on us now, because we had to leave him the space, compromised our line. But now we've got a fast guy we can chase. Lovely sequence of corners here. Just keep it on the black stuff. Don't spin the rears, or try not to. Get on the power, hook up the inside. See what happens when you don't hook up the inside, you smash into the barriers there. There's an Alfa Romeo with Ferrari power. It's fast, it's quick. I run a full setup, and I suppose he's also running a full setup. Yeah, I braked just a little bit early. I wasn't sure if they're gonna brake early, because that sometimes happens in open lobbies, especially if there's a battle happening.
Okay,
Push on right to the end. Again, very important exit here. Get it wrong and you lose easily half a second. Yeah, it's probably about 3/10, maybe 4/10 almost. Down the straight here, battery. We should still have DRS, but they're all probably deploying battery as well. See, there's 3 cars within 50 meters of each other. And again, same car we're battling with, number 7, or car 7. Went in a little bit deep, couldn't get the car turned. Get on the power as soon as I possibly can. Now turn it around. Got on the curb on the inside, started spinning the tires once you're on the track, and then that happens. But that will be us for today. If you like and subscribe. Go check out my TikTok as well. I post short clips of all the racing I do. Project cars, Assetto Corsa, F1, little real life racing. Thank you very much.